Hello, I'm back to do a personal reading for one of our viewers, and for some reason my laptop is acting up. So we're gonna get into your personal reading. You want to know what you need to know. I just received a gift of a new deck, so I'm gonna start your reading off by pulling a card for the first time on the channel here for you from this deck. What's the most valuable message you have for Janine at this time? What's the most valuable message we have for Janine at this time, please and thank you? Most valuable message for Janine at this most important moments. What is it? So we'll pull a card from here to get the overall energy for you, and then we'll go ahead and pull from another tarot deck to get some more messages for you. So let's see, what do we have? Here we go. It's a brand new deck, so I gotta make sure and shuffle it up real well, get our energy all over it. Okay, what's the message here? There it is. It flew right out for you. It says perceptions. Perceptions. What is your perceptions? Interesting. Let me see what the book has to say for you about this. I literally just got this today. This is the debut on the channel. It's for you, so yay. All right. I am now at a point in life where I am able to consciously look at the different paths I may choose to travel. I can follow the same path by choice and continue to grow. I can change to another path and explore other mysteries. I can also deconstruct myself if I choose to. I can begin again. Today, I measure how much my old learnings limit or expand me. When I consciously observe the path I have taken, I can choose my next step with more certainty. I am exactly at the right point to review my values, principles, and interests. I stop for a moment and reflect on the lessons I have learned from my successes and failures. Thus, I find the clarity I was looking for. There are things to care for, and I go step by step. Broadening the view, reinvention. I stop, breathe slowly, and contemplate for a moment where I am. There is no need to change my essence to face new challenges and discover opportunities. Love is more than just a word. It is an attitude that springs up before everything around me. I give myself to the world because I belong to the world and the world is mine. Today, life brings the answer or the question that I need most. So everything is about your perceptions. Your view is about where you've been, what you're choosing, and what you will choose moving forward. So I'm feeling guided to pull from my Stranger Things Tarot deck to read your message for you from the Tarot. Let's see what we have coming out for you. Let me get this deck out. I really have decided that, I'm going to just start going back to keeping them all in boxes. There's just so many of them. It might make it easier for me. So anyways, let's see. Let's get some shuffles on this for you. We're going to get a full shuffle. So connecting the body and the body. Connecting the body, heart, and mind. Connecting the body and the spirit. Connecting the heart, mind, and body. Connecting the heart, mind, and heart. Connecting the heart, mind, and spirit. Connecting the spirit and the body. Connecting the spirit, heart, and mind. Connecting the spirit and the spirit. One for the body, one for the heart, one for the mind, one for the spirit. Divine truth, let me see, speak, and hear it with accuracy, clarity, and simplicity for the beautiful Janine, please, and thank you. What does Janine need to know? She's been feeling lost. You know everything that's happening with her, her energy, her life. I thank you now for delivering the perfect messages that will be the most clarifying and enlightening for her at this time. Amen. All right, so let's see what we have for you, baby. From the time the first card falls, I've been guided to just pull off the top. So let's see what you have. We're going to pull 7 cards for you and see what they reveal. There it is. So what you have is the Tower. Now, the Tower is an act of God. That's the first thing I hear. The Tower is an act of God. The Tower is when a lot of things that we thought are proven that they're not. Different ideas, an ego strike. You know, when truth is revealed, sometimes that could really hurt our ego. So you could be dealing with some of that. It's like feeling like things are falling apart in your life. There's a lot of shock and awe. There's been some losses. It gives me very much a vibe of an earthquake. And so that's what's the situation that you're experiencing. Let's see what you really want in this. What you really want is the 7 of dice. You want the truth to be revealed. You want to, what you're looking to do is find the treasure in all of this, whether you know it or not. There is a divine perspective of everything that's happening, especially with the perceptions card. There's a divine perspective of everything that's happening in your life. You really want to understand some things. You're feeling some confusion and some loss because there's things that have been left as mysteries to you. So there's a need to, it's like you want the truth to be revealed. But the treasure, you already have the treasure. It's about realizing what you have right now. Okay, let me see. We're going to pull the rest of your cards before I dig too deep. What actions you're taking is the Ace of Strands. This is Ace of Wands energy. And what we see in the string of bulbs, only one light is lit. So it's a beginning. There's a beginning here. You're turning on some new energy in your life. You're turning on a new light in your energy at this time. A fresh beginning. Ace of Wands energy. A new start. The seed of new life. You're starting out a new life. I see like these 3 bulbs for you. I hear they're representing 3 other energies that are no longer lit in your life. In other words, 3 energies that are not present with you. What's going on in your heart position? We have the Magician. The Magician. You're feeling a lot of emotions right now, and I hear they're confounding you is what I hear. The emotions are very confounding. This is a time of great learning for you. You have wisdom that other people don't have about love and emotions. But you could feel like your emotions are betraying you right now, I'm hearing as well. Okay, putting together the pieces, I hear, trying to put together the pieces, the emotional pieces. It's like when this tower strikes, it breaks things apart. And so in your heart, you're trying to put together the pieces right now. All right. Let's see what's going on in your consciousness. You have the Knight of Strands, Knight of Wands energy. So you could be talking about people who are temporary in your life. I'm hearing temporary people. And that could be really affecting your consciousness right now, thinking about the temporariness of life, of the roles that we play in one another's lives, about how people are here for a specific experience and then they go. Okay, let's see what's happening in your vision and your awareness. You have the Death card. Okay, the transformation is happening. The Death card is here. Okay. So, you're going through a spiritual transformation right now, and it feels different. So it could feel like everything is, it feels like everything is off right now because of it, because of the spiritual transformation. Things don't feel the same, and they're not. the energy is different. Your energy is different. Everything around you is different. And with this perceptions card, it's screaming at me right now, but is it good or is it bad? How will you label it? Because how you will label it is how it will show up, I'm hearing. What Spirit wants you to know position is the 10 of Scoops, which is 10 of Pentacles energy. Wow. They're saying you're actually whole and complete, and you've never felt this whole and complete ever before. But it's interesting because the way they're showing it to me is the whole and completeness is once everything has been removed. Once all the false illusions have been removed. Once all the deceptions have been removed. The bottom of the deck, what do we have? The Page of Spokes, the Page of Cups. I'm hearing the word innocence with it. I'm hearing the word innocence, okay? And I also hear curiosity. So I see like you're trying to understand a lot about why people play emotional manipulation games. I hear you feel like somebody's played you emotionally with the Magician in your heart space. Yeah, you feel like, and with the 7 of dice in your sacral chakra, you feel like the deceptions around. I just feel like the feelings you're having a lot has attachment to, you know, your deceased partner who left you with a lot of mysteries and unanswered information. But here's the thing. You're going through a whole change right now, a whole transformation, entering a new cycle in your life. So I feel like right now you're feeling a lot of emotions that are passing through you. Make sure you let them pass through you. Don't own them, don't claim them, don't make them stick. But a lot of intense emotions passing through you about how you feel like you were tricked. You feel like you were tricked. You feel like I was loving a trickster this whole time. Yeah. The situation has been very difficult for you to accept. Wow. Look at how the kid has 2 different ice cream cones. This is like him having 2 different lovers, right? That's what I see. I really don't want to bring this up, but I'm not the one bringing it up. It's in your energy, and it's strongly in your energy. So what I see is like there's a lot of focusing on for you, like you could even be thinking about it a lot, or even talking about how he was unreliable and how he come and go, in and out, hot and cold, how he was a player, how he was playing games and playing tricks on you. And it's like, even though you know that he's gone, this girl is sitting next to the pool. She's looking at a skeleton, an entire skeleton there. Nothing is making the feeling feel better. I'm hearing it's not making any of the feeling feel better. So now it all boils down to, what are your perceptions? Is it that you were tricked, or is that you have an intense power of love? And was it that he played you and you feel like a fool? Or was it that you loved and your love wouldn't let you see anything other than love? Are you looking at where you're at as, I'm so alone, I'm the only one and everybody is gone? Or are you looking at where you're at as, I have the opportunity to start fresh and start new? There's some questions that they want to leave here with you, because this is an opportunity for you, but you would have to see it that way. Right now, you have two opportunities immediately in front of you. You can name it good, you can name it bad. Either way, it's your ice cream cone. And if you don't eat it, I'm hearing if you don't eat it, it's going to melt all over you. So there's something here about processing. It doesn't have to be neither good or bad. Can it just be an experience? Can it just be an experience that you had? And can you acknowledge and recognize that that experience is complete? With his death, that experience is complete. You're no longer bound to it. And there's something here about the way he's got his arms crossed. Spirit wants you to know, don't block yourself off from your new life because it's hard to let go of the old life. There's a lot of processing still happening with you about the emotions from the old life. So I'm being told to pull another spread here for you. Guidance for you about your views about the past is the Knight of Cups. They want you to, in regards to how you're viewing the past, they want you to look back on it and recognize that, you know, some things were good, some things were bad, but it was, and you had this opportunity for love, and you enjoyed it. And honestly, even knowing what you know now, this isn't something that it would ever benefit you to change. And if you're being 100% honest with you, not knowing what you know now all those years helped you to enjoy it when you had it. And there was great value in it. He opened your heart to being loved, okay, is what I'm hearing. Guidance for you regarding the current energies is the King of Strands, the King of Wands. King of Wands energy is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. It's interesting because all of these images here are actual photos of people, right? But this one is clearly a drawing. So right here, it's like you have an opportunity right now to design what you will do and follow through with it. To take the design and the image for yourself and pull it out of being just a drawing, 2D flat image, and turn it into your physical 3D life. But they say it's a good time for you in the present energy to focus on moving forward. And anywhere where you're feeling angry, it's coming up in your energy. Anywhere where you're feeling angry, to find a healthy expression to release that anger. I don't know if you have like crash rooms over there, but here when my daughter was coping with the suicide of her former fiance, I took her to a crash room, and it's a place where you go and they suit you up and you can just break shit. And I told her, you know, when you go in there, visualize all the anger, all the hurt, and put it into everything that you break. And she said it helped. But there's something here about the way this guy's sitting on the table. He's looking over there, smiling at the past. So I feel like I want you to know, he never wanted you to know about his indiscretions. But you're actually in a very powerful position. And there's this throne is centered in a star. You're in a destined position, in a fated position. But the thing is, it's not going to go from cartoon to realistic until you recognize that. What will you do with the opportunity you have given to you? How will you make it the best? You know, you can look at everything that happens in our life, and we can call it good, bad. We can judge it. It's an experience. We can use it to help propel us forward, or we can use it to hold us back. And that's pretty much where you're sitting at this point. So let's see what's the guidance for you about the future. You have the Five of Spokes. This Five of Cups energy. It's taking you some time, but I just see you finally finding a way to move ahead. Okay, to move ahead, to let go of the pain of the past, and to move forward to something that feels better. That's a choice you have, and that's what they would like to see you do. They would like to see you process the pain of the past so that you can move forward. Otherwise, you're going to find your tires flat and you won't be able to go anywhere. So there's a warning in this. You know, if you stay in anger and disillusionment or pain and hurt or rejection or worthlessness or any of these energies, any of these lower vibrational energies about what has happened in the past, it's going to take the air out of your tires to move forward. And that's not what you want. So what good things are coming for you if you can look at your perceptions, make some switches, Let's see what good things are coming for you. You have the Lovers card, and I have been reading this for you. More love is on the way for you. More love is on the way for you. Someone that God brings into your life because you are worthy and deserving of love. And now the path is cleared for it, I hear. Let's see what else good things you have coming for you if you make this change. You have the Page of Scoops. New opportunity. I see you in a new place with a new opportunity, teaching about some sort of physical resource. Like, it's like, whatever reason they're showing me, like, you know how to knit or crochet or sew or something like that, and it really makes you feel good. And I just see you working with young people or other people, teaching them how to do it. But you have a new idea for what you want to do. This is a fresh start in a new place. This is a new beginning that you have available for you. A solid opportunity to grow. Having learned from everything that has already come to pass. Having learned from your ex. He is now your ex. He is not your husband. He is your ex. And that could be hard to accept right now still. But he is formally your ex now, is what they're showing with the way the hands are crossed. And here you're available for new opportunities. I know you're not ready for a new lover quite yet, but it's coming and you will be ready when it shows up. But until then, you're going to meet other people who are going to love you. You're going to have experiences that you're going to love. Take a class, take a trip, do something different that seems too wild. I heard, especially if it feels like you're too old to do it, go do it anyways. There's no such thing. Wear that outfit. Put that color on your nails. Put that fancy jewelry on. You've overcome something. It's a level up time for you. You're going to see a leveling up, and you're going to find, I'm getting from this card too, a rejuvenation of your youthful spirit. Okay. So because this Lovers card here shows these two young kids, I feel like the love that's coming for you makes you feel very, very youthful. So I look forward to hearing what you have to say back about the reading, your replies. So thankful and grateful for your purchase with me. Of course, every purchase for personal readings goes into the raffle that'll be held on October 1st, which is right around the corner. So I want to thank you. And if this resonated with you, that's because none of you are ever so alone that you're the only one. And if you're ready for a personal reading like this, go to my website and make it happen. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby.